Hey folks, welcome to the YouTube channel Fuel Your Inner Self. Let me ask you something. What happens when you get success? How do you feel? Happy, right? We become so excited that we tell everyone at home loudly that we have succeeded. We post it on social media, distribute sweets in our neighborhood, call our relatives to tell them, and do many other things. But when we face failure, we feel down and sad. The whole family feels sad too. When a relative calls us, we don't even feel like telling them. In the end, we feel like not trying that thing again. But is this the right thing to do for us? Imagine you are doing some coding on the computer and the coding goes wrong, ruining all your efforts. After that, you feel like letting it go, thinking there are many other things to do in life. But do we immediately think that we should try this again and keep trying until we get the result? Maybe this is what it means to learn from failure and keep trying until we succeed. There must have been many situations in life when we have failed. If that thing is very important for our life, then we try it again. But if it is a small thing, we let it go. But I believe that even if a small thing comes up in your life, face it and try to win it. If you try and fail, learn from it. Analyze what went wrong and what you can do to achieve success. Today's topic is all about what failure is and how can we learn from it to achieve success. In other words, like everyone says, failure is the pillar of success. And I am going to tell you the story of Ankita and how she learned from her failures and became successful through her hard work and dedication. But before that, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates of the future transformative videos. Your support means the world to us. Ankita is a 16-year-old girl and the only daughter of her parents who lives in Bhubaneswar. Her father is a businessman and her mother is a homemaker. When Ankita was in 9th grade, the COVID pandemic hit. Because of the pandemic, kids could not attend school and everyone had to study from the home with online classes. At first, there were no classes, but slowly online classes started, which continued for the entire year. As these classes started at the end of the year, the students were given marks based on their previous year's performances. Ankita got 80% marks. She was very happy because she got good grades and was promoted to class 10th. This year, in 10th grade, as the first wave of COVID has passed, so the kids were called back to school. After 3 months, the second wave of COVID started and schools were closed again, moving back to online classes. Ankita studied online, but sometimes when she didn't feel like studying, she would start playing on her mobile or watch Korean series. She would tell everyone at home that she is studying, but she would stay up all night watching series and movies because she was confident that she would do well in 10th grade, just like she did in 9th grade, where she got 80% marks. Her parents were also very confident, believing that their daughter was studying well and would score above 90%. Ankita had been getting low marks in mathematics, science, and regional subject, Hindi, for 3 years. When her parents asked her to focus on these subjects, she would get annoyed and tell them not to disturb her. because she was studying. She would use studying as an excuse to go to her best friend's house and have fun. She would scold her parents, saying, "I am studying, don't disturb me." She lied about watching YouTube videos for studying but would watch Korean series and movies. This behavior continued for a long time. When it was time for the board exams due to COVID, the schools declared that students would be given marks based on their 9th grade performance, and there would be no exams. Therefore, Ankita got 84% marks in the 10th grade. Ankita was very proud and overconfident. She thought that whatever she was studying was enough and didn't need any tuitions. She believed that whatever she studied would be enough for her exams and her career. Ankita was admitted to 11th grade at a college. She was afraid of science subjects, but still she took science to prove her parents that she could do it, as they had confidence in her. There were exams and class tests in her college, but she never showed her results at home. She started having fun with her college mates, go out with her friends, and pretend to study all night, but was actually watching movies on her phone. When her parents asked if she needed coachings, she refused. When they asked if she needed more practice books, she said no. She gave false assurances to her parents, acting like she could handle everything by herself. Soon, her 12th exams came. She took the 12th exams, and every day she would come home and say she had written answers worth 82 or 95% of marks. She will get good grades. Hearing this, her mother felt very happy, thinking her daughter would do well. But when the results came, it turned out that Ankita had failed. She got low marks in every subject. When her parents asked why had she talked about getting 85 to 90% marks in every subject but got so low results, Ankita cried and tried to play the victim and said she had written all the answers and didn't know why she got such low marks. She claimed that maybe her exam papers were not checked properly and the examiner had done some mistakes. Seeing her marks, Ankita became very depressed. She didn't eat anything for 4 to 5 days. Seeing this, her parents applied to the college to recheck her exam papers. They decided she would prepare for the supplementary exams for 1 year and then retake them. When the rechecked papers came home, her parents saw that she had written answers, but they were not the correct answers to the questions. The questions were different from the answers that she had written. Her parents started scolding her and decided she would take the supplementary exam. Ankita felt a lot of pressure and didn't know what to do. Her father advised her to join a tutorial, take tuition classes for all the subjects, do homework, and study hard. This time, there would be no mobile, no chatting with friends, no fun, no TV, only study. After failing, Ankita understood that she had been too arrogant and overconfident. She had been saying she could do everything when she couldn't. She realized she had to study hard this time and get good scores. For 1 year, Ankita studied very hard. she attended tuition classes and took class tests. She analyzed her performance to see how well she did in each subject. Finally, she gave her supplementary 12th class exams. A month later, when the results came, she got 65% of marks. She was very happy. From Ankita's story, we learn that failure, while challenging, is an influential teacher, a success to progress. Ankita's overconfidence and lack of effort led to her failure. However, she learned from her mistakes and realized success requires hard work and dedication. Ankita turned her failure into success by seeking help, studying hard, and focusing on her goals. This story shows that failure is not the end, but a chance to learn and grow. Don't be afraid of failure. Embrace it as a part of your journey. When you face a setback, think about what went wrong and how you can improve it. Keep trying and don't give up. Share your experiences and help others learn from their failures too. Together, we can turn our failures into successes and achieve our goals. Start today by looking at your failures and finding ways to learn from them. Let's grow and succeed together. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.